Alright, so we are going to make an ad here at business.facebook.com. Click on the little arrow, and it'll open you up into Ads Manager. Up in the top left-hand corner, you're going to go to All Tools, and you're going to find your Audience Insights. There, you're going to go ahead and fill out your target demographic. Okay, so looking into Cedar Park, I'm going to select Cedar Park, and then age is going to be 35 to 45. Miss Joy's mamas who are interested in health. And then under interest, we can really enter anything. Of course, we want to target parents. We can get a little bit more specific. So we can get a little bit more specific when we actually go and create the ad. But for now, let's go ahead and just save this. And then we're going to dive into creating the ad itself. So let's go ahead and set up, okay. So we can actually create an ad from here, but I actually prefer we do it from the ads page. So here we are on the ads page. We're going to make a lead generation ad. Click on that. And then you can scroll down, and we are going to A/B test this ad, which means we're going to take two sets of data and compare them against each other. The Facebook algorithm, the way that it works, will actually let us know what ad performs best. I do recommend running the ad for at least 3 days so you can tell. But I like to start off with creating an A/B test on the creative, which means the image or the copy. So we are going to select, so that View Terms button, you actually have to agree to the terms of service before it will let you continue. But in any case, we're going to go ahead and select the audience that we just created first. Use Saved Audience. CP Mom, which is what I decided, and then I can actually edit this. As I was mentioning, you can get a little bit more specific, so I'm going to edit this to target the exact moms that I'm looking to target, the parents with, say, toddlers, parents with teenagers, whatever the case is, preschoolers. Then I'm going to update that, and it will update for all of my ads that are running with this audience. Next, I'm going to set my daily budget. I do suggest setting a daily budget. You can do a lifetime budget, but sometimes the bidding process is just a little bit more optimized with the daily budget, according to Facebook, anyway. And 4 days is definitely ideal. It wants me to agree to the terms, service. I'm going to go ahead and do that. View terms. Okay, now my button is blue. I can move on. Okay, so I'm going to want to select either a single image, video, or carousel. According to Facebook, the carousel with different images is definitely helpful if you're doing multiple products. But if you do select a video, note that you will need to keep the video under 60 seconds. And note, if you do decide on a carousel, you will need to have multiple images and multiple stages of copy, so it does take a little bit more time to create an ad like that, but they supposedly have higher view rates. And then you can, of course, insert what the message is going to be here, the display link, headline, newsfeed, all of that. You're essentially creating your ad here, and then you can view it in the newsfeed and see what it looks like. And this is the instant form. This is where you're going to be able to collect information. Sorry, going back to the headline really quick. That's where we're going to plug in the result into the headline, and then into the newsfeed, we're going to talk about benefits and select the call to action. Whatever it is that we want them to do, we are going to call them to do it. Okay, so the form. Here, we're definitely going to go for more volume for the form type. Again, you're going to want to plug in your results here. And of course, an appealing image of whatever it is that you're, whatever applies, right? And then I do recommend either asking for their email or their phone number with their name, not both. Sometimes that can deter people from filling out this form. And again, just deciding on what type of information you're collecting is going to be based on what sales strategy you have. So if you're going with an email series, you're going to ask them for their email. If you are following up via phone, then you're going to go with the phone number. And that privacy policy button is where you are going to either insert your privacy page from your website, or you are going to have one made already from the website. And again, you can find that online. There are some others that you can purchase, just general ones. But in the description on the thank you page, that is an opportunity to let them know how you are going to follow up with them. So do take advantage of that. And then you can always change that button type to another call to action. So if you want them to call you, view your website, take advantage of that button. Okay. And of course, we're going to save that form first and finish. But do make sure that you have everything filled out properly, or you will not be able to change that form. You have to duplicate it to change anything. So going back to Ads Manager, if you do decide to create an ad that specifically directs them to the website, you can pick, this wants you to start where you left off. But if you want to direct them to the website, you're going to hit traffic. This is if you have a form on your website that you prefer them to fill out there. The ads are a little less expensive for traffic ads, so definitely recommend if you are testing something out. But if you really just want to test and see what kind of interest you can gauge, then I would probably run a brand awareness ad, but a traffic ad is a really good place to start. And that is about it. Let me know if you have any questions going from here, and hopefully we'll see you at the next workshop. Thank you again so much for coming to the workshop. I hope you all learned a lot. I hope this video was really helpful for you. We will be having the next one July 16th, same time, same place. And we'll be covering LinkedIn, YouTube, and Pinterest per request. So also throughout the month of July, I'm going to be hosting some tutorials on my Facebook business page called The Balanced Business. So I have included a link in this email, and I really hope to see you there. In the meantime, hope you have a happy 4th of July, and I look forward to doing this again soon. Bye!